You're e. Hold on, y'all. Drag that down a little bit. What it do? What it be? It's your boy ANT repping the game gang. You know we don't play none of that. If you a lame, can't hang, all of that. Bang bang. And I'm back. Episode 70 of Ants Random Rants, y'all. I figured why I started playing Elden Ring last time, and so I figured why not start up some Cyberpunk. Work through like the intro, a little bit of this game, while I randomly rant to y'all. Now I gotta choose how I'm gonna play this. Theoretically, I could just max some shit out off bat and then go from there. Let's see, last time I played it cool and smart, I think I maxed out, I think the intelligence or some shit like that. But I think this time, oh, I can't, okay. I can't max it out. They smart. They knew what I was trying to do. Okay. Oh shit. I'm out here dropping lighters. Alright. So I'm gonna max out the body, but I'm gonna still play it cool and smart. And then the tech ability. I'll work on the reflexes a little bit later. Hold on, hold on. I could put one more on body. Okay. And then we just gonna leave reflexes and tech ability off. Welcome everybody in to Ants Random Rants. Shout out the viewer we got already. And got a lot to talk about. Boy, oh boy, we got a lot to talk about. At first, I didn't know where to start, but we got an update. Oh shit.
V, you there?
Okay.
You all right? Sounded like you blew your guts airlock. Esa chamba te va a matar.
Okay, bro, you ain't gotta disrespect me like that. Oh, this is Corpo V. I usually play a street kid V.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit. Buena suerte.
Okay. Alright, let's hit the settings. Turn down the master volume. Okay. Master volume at 40 while. Okay. So let's turn down dialogue a little bit. Yeah, we can't have none of that music playing. Sorry. Vehicle radio. Yeah. See, I don't know if their music here is how do you say copyrighted or whatever. But I don't want to find out. Radio port. Yeah, setting that shit to 0. I don't even know what that means. Oh, yes. Disable copyrighted music. Yes. Yes. Still gonna keep it at 5. Just in case. Alright. I have a feeling as soon as we leave this bathroom, we about to get cooked, so. Nope, I'm really not trying to get y'all trying to. Oh, okay. No escape, huh? Y'all just smoking in the bathroom. Like some fucking degenerates. Nice. Well, time to pay the piper. So yeah, we got an update on the Rajah Jackson situation. I thought he was already uh arrested, or I guess he was just under investigation.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office.
Yeah,
You hurry up.
just in the middle of the elevator. My bad, y'all. Alrighty.
Militech hit 3 of ours.
Mr. Jenkins asked.
Hey, V.
He's in his office.
It's been ages. It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts.
Alright, hold on. TV speakers, there we go. Off. Yeah, there we go.
I didn't know that was...
And that dialogue. Okay, so I think we gotta match the master volume with the dialogue, 'cause
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles
my bad. I have to turn this down just a little bit more.
into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats.
But yeah, so I thought they had already updated or arrested Rajah Jackson, but apparently he's been arrested now. They were only doing an investigation, but it's not like it really mattered. He only spent like 2 hours in jail.
She's really
I think he only had like
put the whole Cape
a
Town ploy on
$50,000 bond, so they let him out on $5,000.
Promotion to Spec Ops Director.
This sounds to me like
Think
he's not gonna face any kind of jail time, and his daddy is gonna have to pay him
What's everyone say about James?
or pay his fees, or he's gonna have to use some of his money to pay his court fees, or
Apparently,
depending on
he's
how
got a
much they
crazy
settle out of court for with
Hey, he's in a tough spot.
Psycho Stu, because rumor has it that Psycho Stu is apparently gonna sue, which
In a bit of a rush right now.
obviously I would too.
Sure, sure. Good seeing
Uh,
you again.
I've already talked about the Rajah Jackson situation in detail and condemned
System security.
him for doing that bullshit.
Don't look, but that's him. Jenkins' boy.
Why y'all say it like that?
What do you think they're doing now?
They need to mop up the leak. The company could lose a boatload. Please enter the antechamber.
That sounds crazy, but okay.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue, Clouds. They're about to begin. What's the
Did they
situation?
update this or something? Because I don't remember this having like a ticker on top. Maybe I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Oh, what the fuck? Did I see that shit?
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Oh, jeez.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Oh, hell no.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to director of Spec Ops. The cunt.
Damn.
Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
Oh, jeez.
Honestly,
Please.
there's not much you can do. She's got the Night City board on her side. If she wants you out, well, you understand.
I do. Seems we see eye to eye.
Oh, he's about to have me take Shorty out, ain't he?
Take this.
Alright. No questions asked.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates.
Oh, I told y'all he gonna want me to take her ass out.
Lover. Lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. Said it yourself. She's left me no choice.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Oh, shit.
This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
I only give me
Use
that.
this money only.
Fuck it.
Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have
Alrighty.
my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Thanks, Sam. It's pretty lit. It's such a different beginning than the.
I don't have the time. Just send them my way.
Thanks.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit? in some trouble?
Not yet. Right now, I just need a soul I can trust.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Alrighty. Use his computer. Hormone blocker usage? The fuck? Turning the frogs gay. Type shit. Alright.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
What are the risks?
Projected risks?
Limited threat to life. Not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible. Leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Pull him out.
Pull them out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I'm not a big corpo guy. Human life is kind of important to me. Sorry. Hey, sliding in the office. Y'all can see me with the 360. So yeah, I've already covered the Rajah Jackson incident, I guess you could call it. But the fact that he's basically going to get off with little to no time and he's really only going to have to pay some money. You know, I hope he turns his life around. But when you don't have any consequences for your actions and you get to live under your daddy's thumb and shadow, I'm sure, you know, he has not learned a lesson from all this. I'm sure he thinks, and I'm not him personally, but I'm just assuming that I'm really just assuming that he is not happy with the justice system. I feel like he may think that he may not have done anything wrong. And maybe he is legitimately remorseful for what he did and this and that, but I don't know. It seemed like even his father was more upset that he got caught live streaming it more than anything, or that Psycho Stu and people wanted justice.
This is M54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt.
Damn.
Following a failure in a neural
I watched that shit happen live. I watched all them motherfuckers get cooked.
Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have.
But yeah, I mean, Rajah Jackson.
The council members were all wearing Biotechnica provided.
Again, I hope he turns his life around and he finds something constructive to do. His fight career is over, or it should be over. His whole let me turn these down. There we go. I I mean, good for him that he's not gonna have to pay any like significant time, but the fact that he doesn't have to pay any consequences for basically attempted murder on camera, uh, kind of disappointing. But when the justice system is this broken and skewed in these times, it's not really surprising. It's not really surprising. He's more guilty in the eyes of the public. He is a he is a risk asset. I mean if he comes back to streaming or live streaming and this and that, I hope nobody watches him. I don't even understand how people still watch Rampage, but I mean I get it. It's Rampage Jackson and people love him and this and that, but he was dead ass wrong, and a lot of the people, or not a lot, but some of the people who had brain dead takes on this, I mean, you got to look at them in a different light too, because
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Sue? This looked like a landing pad to you. Could have fucking crushed us. Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
that kill, bro. Oh,
Why is this happening?
all right, damn. I was just over here talking about, yeah, I care about human life over corporate greed and shit like this, and then I hop out the fucking helicopter and just drop two motherfuckers on off rip. Uh,
You expecting something? I don't get paid to do that.
I wasn't asking. I'm not a scratch operator like that.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
okay, maybe I am a little corpo motherfucker. I don't necessarily understand why uh
Good to see you, cabron. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
somebody can basically admit to attempted murder. Maybe if he would have actually murdered Psycho Stu on stream, it would have been different. But the fact that he only merely assaulted him, and basically said on stream, "Hey, I'm gonna do this to this guy."
Let me hear about this problem of yours.
I don't know. I guess it's not enough evidence. But he got arrested, charged, and he's gonna await trial. I mean, there should be sufficient evidence to find him guilty on whatever charges they have on him, unless they fumble this too. But we'll see. We'll see. Whatever he ends up getting, if he's guilty, it's not gonna be enough time because he should be in jail for. I'm not gonna say the rest of his life, but easy 2 to 5. If it was me.
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Easy 2 to 5, and then definitely some therapy and counseling along the way while he's getting time in the box to think about it.
Not to mention the solo.
But,
That what you need from me?
you know,
My trigger finger to zero this lady? You know me. I'm not all sunshine and rainbows, but this job ain't my style. Actually, I didn't think it was yours either.
You know how Arasaka operates. Okay, you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can, and I am. And you should too. Now, a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar. But this doesn't say a damn thing. To this.
Bro, mad that I toasted?
This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
You're absolutely right, my brother, but I don't know what else you want me to really. I don't know what else you want me to do, gang.
Well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls.
What is going on, brother?
Oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right? You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? We hear about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it first time around.
Fuck. How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
My boy.
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked.
What the
In 2
fuck?
minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
Y'all gonna fire me on my day off, brother? For real?
That is not your concern. The data, now. Smart choice. With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Bennett. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro?
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
Hey, tell his ass, Jack.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada.
That is crazy work, though.
How you feel? You all right?
No, for real. They just hacked my shit up in front of my homie, about to kill me and shit. My homie Jack just standing there.
Hey, hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe Trauma Team's on its way. Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You sure you feel okay, though? I mean... I'd say you got it back.
See, and Rajah Jackson is just the update. I mean, really, at least some form of justice will be served.
You'll see.
We got so much more to talk about. And I didn't even know where to start with this, but you get to one of the more lighthearted ones. Pat Beverly crashing out on Trey Young.
You still with me? No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you?
Oh,
Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start. That's right, fool. Buckle up. Hey,
oh, that's right, bro. Did give me that fat ass wad of cash to get the job done.
V, V!
Oh, damn. Nah, your boy fell up.
Mano. Your new life, it starts now.
Oh, shit.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
Hey.
Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a
We
good
helping
one.
out Padre. We helping out everybody up in here.
Come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say.
Oh, we chasing
But you
folk
can
down.
only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you
Oh,
don't
shit.
get a bullet to the brain
Oh,
first.
damn.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
Hey, this is dope.
Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
The city of Townsville.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, alright?
Alright, so it's 6 months after I get fired on my day off.
Militech training shard. Guess you need to brush up on your dance moves.
So yeah, apparently Pat Beverly.
VR?
Yeah, I can skip all this.
Sure, sure. Mañana. Mañana. Elevator. This way.
Hell yeah. Got my blick on me, my stick on me, my blick on me. Oh yeah. Hey, can we hit that? No? Yeah. And this is how you know we're at the boring part of the NBA offseason. You got Pat Beverly
Sure you're on phone.
beefing with Trey Young.
Do any less part of this squad.
Pat Beverly, for all intents and purposes, at this point, is a podcaster. He a podcaster, gang. Not barely an active player. He's not like Paul George or Draymond Green. Was never and is not the caliber of player that either of those two are. If we keep it a bean, he not even the player that Trey Young is. Like, And this is what I be talking about when I say
Are we fucking late? Is that her?
these players that have become podcasters or are now media members like Gilbert Arenas and Paul George, Draymond Green, they have become the very thing that they hate. Biased media. They have become the very thing that they hate the most. Yeah, no, we're not taking no chances with you. Let's read this. Um, Cyberware be fucking people up, that's for sure. What's up in here? Yep, need that. Okay, feel that. Okay, just, bro choked him out. I'm gonna choke him out. Nope. Hey. Let's go ahead and grab him. Getting some EXP. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, you don't see nothing? Nah. Bro, ain't never seen that. Oh shit, good shit. Yeah, let me take that. Matter of fact, what? I almost forgot what the other ones got on them. Oh, nothing. I might have to take that up too. Okay. Ooh. Hey, yo, chill, 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 chill. Damn. Go ahead and pick that up off you. Okay, yeah, we need a Sidewinder. Oh yeah. Oh, we might be able to silent take him down. Yeah. Okay. All right. That. Oh shit. Damn. Wait, hey yo, we can't have that on stream, can we? Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
This does not look good.
Oh god. Oh man. Yeah, no, this shit definitely getting. Oh man. And then they're talking about jacking in. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot all about this part. Oh man. Shorty just.
Platinum?
Hey, can we get some clothes on, Shorty? Goddamn. What the hell? Yeah, skip ahead on all this. Yo. We really just carrying around a naked dead body, yo.
I'm flatlining.
Yo, this is wild, son. I. What the fuck, yo? Oh my god. Yo. How?
Scav rats abandoning ship.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, this is cooked. This is just cooked. You know, this is crazy work.
Get her out.
I'm definitely getting flagged for this shit. Definitely getting flagged for this. This is I. How the fuck was I supposed to know, gang? Oh, I forgot about. I forgot. Oh fuck, my bad. Oh shit, I'm already walking up. They could have already smoked me. My bad. Yo, just take her, please. Hurry the fuck up. Jesus Christ. This is all bad. This is crazy. Yo, how the fuck? How? How do I drop this bitch? Oh my god. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Y'all do y'all thing. I gotta look away. Let me get the fuck out of here. Alright.
Listen, mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
You wanna borrow my car?
I got a date with Misty, but
Y'all hear this?
bro.
You lucky you my
It's gonna be
boy.
for me. Saving my ass, V.
Yeah, let's get the fuck on out of here. This is crazy.
Oh,
I tried my hardest to try and censor that shit. I doubt that shit worked though.
the job's done.
Highly doubt that shit worked. I'm trying to find a good spot to set my camera. Luckily, nobody watches these. Luckily, nobody watches these. Because that is absolutely crazy work.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like and right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Alright. Big dog in the house. Oh. Oh, you gonna drive? Bet. So yeah, Patrick Beverly trying to talk about, first of all, he's talking about the All-Star game. This all started with Patrick Beverly saying that players are taking the All-Star game for granted and that there's less level of play in the All-Star game that there was in past years. Right message, wrong messenger. It's a classic case. Everybody knows this. The All-Star game has been criticized by everybody from Adam Silver himself to players, whatever. Y'all got G Leaguers coming in here and winning the dunk contest. That's how bad it is. Y'all got Caitlin Clark and Steph Curry drew more attention than the actual All-Star game itself with the, I don't know, 20, let's say just the 20 best players, right? 20 plus. But oh shit, what the fuck? No, where the driver at? Yeah. Oh shit, my fault, shorty. Oh, his. Oh, I'm shooting your driver. Yeah. Hop in that driver's seat and pull off. Let's get it. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that was. But yeah, nah. Patrick Beverly, man. What is going on? Criticizing the All-Star game is one thing. Then when Trae Young said, relax, let us speak on it. This man, Patrick Beverly, jumps out the window on his podcast. And from my understanding, I think his co-host on his podcast is Roan, the battle rapper or ex-battle rapper, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a...
That's a shame.
Let's get the fuck on out of here.
Okay.
Come on. Thank y'all.
Devotion I demonstrated, grabbed her by the gut.
My boy Jackie crazy as hell. So yes, the All-Star game it's falling off. Patrick Beverly calls it out just like anybody else has, and Trae Young essentially told him to relax. And then Patrick Beverly with Roan, the Barstool rapper, uh, Roan just lets him go off on this tangent and even kind of encourages him a little bit because he knows like this is gonna get clipped and it's gonna get clicks and all this other shit. But I don't know if I appreciate him for letting him do it, but there has to be somebody in the room with these guys to tell them when they're fucking tripping. Patrick Beverly talking about in his just first video, in just his first video podcast, he's talking about Trae Young has never won anything, and Trae Young has only been to the playoffs 3 times, and he's been his whole career. Just trying to find any excuse to downplay Trae Young's career. Trae Young has made All-Stars. He's been to the Eastern Conference Finals. Patrick Beverly has himself been to a Western Conference Finals, but he ain't do it like Trae Young. He wasn't averaging what Trae Young averaged. He didn't have the responsibilities that Trae Young had. And this really should go without saying. It just shows you're in that point in the off season, people be bored. They just want people like to stir up drama. This is utterly ridiculous. Patrick Beverly is delusional. He's delusional if he thinks that his career even compares to the work. Talking about that, and his logic is crazy because by his logic, because he's been to the playoffs more, he's done more than Trae Young. Yet Trae Young has more points, has more assists. He's a better player overall. He didn't have to play overseas. Patrick Beverly is on his fucking podcast talking about making Greek teams, y'all. We're talking about Greek teams, y'all. Can you make it out of Ukraine? What the fuck are we talking about? Pat Bev couldn't make a D1 team, couldn't make a McDonald's All-Star. And Pat Bev over here talking about, I was the man. No, you weren't. They pulled up your card. They pulled up your resume in high school. You was what? You was scoring, averaging 35 points. And you was still like what, fourth best in the state? In your state, in Chicago. That's dirty, bro. That's nasty fucking work if you ask me. What are we even talking about? Like Trae Young got up and shit talking about what am I even doing? Yeah, you right, bro. What are we even doing? Pat Beverly, and this is everybody what likes to bring up. Oh, Pat Beverly was the same one throwing his jersey, um, uh, after winning a play-in game. That's what he was celebrating. Meanwhile, Trae Young was taking his teams to the conference finals. And then his caveat is, well, we celebrate all wins where I'm from. Really, really, because I don't want that to be Patrick Beverly's legacy. Yes, he was a good defender. He was a good defender. Patrick Beverly is not a great defender. He was never considered all that. And I don't want this narrative of him being, oh well, I was a good role player. You were an exceptional role player. Was never considered for a six man. What are we talking about? Was never even considered a top 7 member on your team, brother. That machete kind of nice. Unity. Oh, we might have to pull up that shotgun. We definitely gonna be selling some of these hoes real soon. All right, we gonna go to sleep. We only got $700. You pimp? You broke pimp. Okay, no, hell no. Take this Kid Rock shit off. The fuck? Alright. Let's get some rest. Got people in the chat trying to sell me fake views. That's crazy. I shouldn't say they people. Got bots in the chat trying to sell me bots. Crazy work. Alright, so they want me to check my email. It's optional, but it says it's the only thing I can really do, so.
Whoa, V. Get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Yep. For Pat Beverly to make all these narratives up about Trae Young and then double down and say in his second video that everybody around Trae Young gets traded, everybody around Trae Young gets fired, everybody, yes, because the Hawks are a fucking poverty franchise, brother. What are we even talking about? Again, Patrick is delusional. They get on these podcasts and they lie like we did not watch these games or like you can't go back and watch some of these games. Like I said, I don't want Patrick Beverley's legacy to be this good defender or he was a good role player type guy. No, Patrick Beverley's legacy should be this and this only. He should be known as the guy who got fucking deep fried by the fucking Phoenix Suns. And Chris Paul, especially the man that he went on ESPN and tried to spread this narrative that Chris Paul was a traffic cone. Yeah, that same Chris Paul fucking deep fried him in, I believe it was the conference finals, if I'm not mistaken, with the Clippers, between the Clippers and the Suns. Maybe it wasn't even the conference finals. Maybe they didn't even get there. But he after Chris Paul uh just torches Patrick Beverly in the series. All 10 to 15 minutes of Patrick Beverly's playtime, Chris Paul had him in hell. Four minutes of hell. Word of G. No, they CP Herbo. Chris Paul Herbo. Oh wait, hold on. No, go back. I gotta get this gat. I should have known. That's why you gotta pay attention. No, I'm just saying, like, that's what after the game, uh, Patrick Beverly pushes Chris Paul in his back. Didn't walk up to him face to face. Didn't try and, he sneak attacked him while Chris Paul was getting off the floor after mopping his ass up across, up and down the motherfucking court, bro. It was disgusting. That's what Patrick Beverly will forever be known as to me. Fuck the Minnesota Timber. He didn't even do nothing in that fucking win. That was Carl Anthony Towns' team at that point. I don't even think Anthony Edwards was there at that point. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tweaking. Nice. Ooh, $630 for a silencer. You are fucking tripping. Oh, I could sell something, no? Got the Unity Sidewinder or the copper. Oh, smart targeting. That's why. That makes sense. Lose target and miss is crazy, see? Oh, no, I don't want to sell that. Hold on. Hmm. I don't want to sell any of this. These are all kind of just basic ass shit. That Liberty kind of looked crazy. Oh, and both of these are smart assault rifles. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna probably use either of these. At least not for now, because I don't have any of the smart weapons. So, oh, what the fuck happened to? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. All right. Okay, and if you put a muzzle on, okay, I think you can't put another one on. But let me attempt to try and find out. Or can I just say I can unequip it? Okay, nice. All right, let's meet up with Jackie. So yeah, Pat Bev talking about how everybody gets fired around Trey Young. Like, he's bringing up shit that's so irrelevant to being an all-star, and that the all-stars take advantage, of being there and shit like that. And it's just like, I'll get to that here in a second because this is true, and the NBA doesn't even really know what to do about it. I mean, they added in a whole in-season tournament to try and be like, oh, we're bringing in something new, and it's not really anything new. Like, it's just you're throwing in a cash incentive for you guys to finally play hard or to play more games. Like, they are really trying to get these players to play 82 games, which is what I thought they signed $1 million contracts for, multi-million, $100 million contracts for damn near, and they don't want to play 82 games. They don't want to participate in the All-Star game. They don't like. That's what's so frustrating about being an NBA fan. But again, I'll get to more on that in a second. Trey Young being disrespected by Patrick Beverly. I'm glad that the NBA community is not having that shit. For the people that are trying to back up Patrick Beverly, by Patrick Beverly's own logic, if Trey Young never won anything, and he's gonna be forgotten by Patrick Beverly's own words, if Trey Young doesn't win anything, he's gonna be forgotten real quick. Pat Bev, you went to the same places and did to the same places, and you did far less. So you're gonna be forgotten too, based on his logic. See, when you use some people's logic on some of the shit they be saying, you realize how dumb some people fucking sound, bruh. And when you talk about that, that leans right into my next segue. Dame Dash. Dame Dash crashing out on Charlemagne.
Guessing he shuffled.
Now,
Our Lord and
I
Savior
used
must
to
have seen
see
everything inside
Dame
his head
Dash's
when they
point
came
of
to
view,
him.
or I used to try and empathize with him and see things from Dame Dash's perspective. But Dame Dash's perspective is so illogical at times. It is very hard to see, uh, you know, it's hard to see how anyone takes him serious, and it's easy to see how somebody can easily be fooled, because to some how he was telling he see people tend to project. So when he tells Charlemagne, "You sound smart to dumb people," no, no, Dame, that's you. You want to be the pot or the kettle in this situation, Dame? Because for damn sure, bro, Dame, you are never. Dame Dash really genuinely believes that he is the smartest man in any room that he walks in.
Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday.
He walks in with his OG.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
And then calls upon, saying that he doesn't hang or says that he doesn't hang out with other men. That you'll never see him around other men. But he literally walked into the interview with another man.
And Holmes. Easy on you.
So, uh, you just can't make this stuff up. And through the interview, he just manages to constantly contradict himself. Calls Charlemagne a chatty patty. Meanwhile, he's talking about Envy's supposed Rico case and Cameron and his beef and doing revolt and this and that. He's on a radio talk show talking about how much he fucking hates radio talk shows.
Maybe. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Guy's a fucking idiot. And this goes back to, we have to stop this notion of, well, if he's so dumb, then why did he make all of this money? Bro, making money does not make you smart. It, being smart can help you make money, but money can never help you be smart. Unless you use that money to maybe pay for college, or even then, bro. The amount of money you have in your account does not equate to having a high IQ or being smarter than anybody or anybody and everybody else. That myth needs to be shattered. Because how many times do we see these rich people make really fucking stupid decisions or say something really dumb? Let's keep it a buck.
I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Especially, not just entertainers, pro athletes, actors, actresses. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is imperfect. But we give these people some money and then they just think that their opinion all of a sudden means more sometimes. Or it's somehow they have no grip on reality yet want to tell everybody how they should live their lives. When they're not even being honest about how they live theirs.
Really? Now? Finally?
Dame is out here saying that
That is, let me guess. Hasn't paid you
He's wait, can I do any more jobs right now? How much does bro need? He needs $21,000.
Keep me waiting all day.
All right, bro. Okay. Maybe we could earn just a little bit of money. We also have some perk points available. We could level up. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Yeah, my bad. We're gonna go ahead and try and retrieve the ping quick hack from the netrunner. Oh, that's gonna cost us money, actually. No, wait. We can go. Fuck it. Just get this done. Let's level up first. Said I was gonna max out body first. We'll get that up to 7. I need to turn the brightness up on this motherfucker. Alright.
Last time.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Chair, please. Sit down. Relax.
And I can go, I can watch this whole interview or whatever. I watched the interview a couple times, just like I watched the Pat Bev video a couple times. But I don't want to give these guys extra attention. That's why I be playing these games, and I don't want to get copyrighted or taken down for any other reason other than playing a game that I really like, or like maybe cussing every now and then. But they be constantly, I feel like, either projecting or has very narrow-minded viewpoints, or very,
Now jack in.
I think it's overused a lot, but legitimately he has this toxic mindset. And I think a lot of people do, especially nowadays, of like
What's going on inside?
masculinity, and what a man is, and what being a man is all about, and this and that. And it's just like, what may impress one woman, I think it's crazy to even that this is even just a wild concept, or that this needs to be said. But what impresses one woman may not impress another.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data
And
on
it's really that
very
simple,
on the
bro.
tops of built
You might be able to impress a woman
layman's terms, any
with
surveillance camera
being
to your
a
CCTV.
provider, and
Body'll still show up as crystal clear.
maybe not having a lot of money, but being
Talk
comfortable.
to Kuroshi Tech too.
Some women are gold diggers.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Not all.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Some men are gold diggers. But this this notion or this ideology of a high value man or a high value woman. Bro, all humans are valuable, brother. Again, just because somebody makes money does not make them an interesting person. It does not have make them have uh depth. It does not mean, they could be attracted to the amount of money they make. Just like you could be attracted to someone physically, but the mental aspect, and maybe that's what's missing. Maybe I'm just not based in materialism like that, but this whole notion that Dame Dash is trying to push that Charlemagne, because he didn't want to get jumped on camera, that he's somehow like this big, this pussy of a man, and that he's a bitch for that. So he attempts to question Charlemagne's manhood, like I'll hit you and nothing would happen. See, bro, that's that shit, bro. Like you, you might, bro, you might. But even then, Charlemagne told you, bro, if you hit me, we gonna fight. And you didn't do nothing about it. If you really wanted to do something, you would have did something. Plain and simple. So then he resorts, to my house is bigger than yours. I could beat you up. You're gay. He literally said that. It's like these middle school, high school insults. I bet I have more in my bank account than you. Like, bro, that's good for you. I, he said I sold multi-million-dollar businesses, this and that. And we just finished, he's just selling you all these shows and this and that, and it's just like, but bro, like no one has heard of any of this shit. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have seen the Barbershop movie, but there's a character in the Barbershop movies, and I can't remember bro's name, but he comes in there, and he always hawking peddling DVDs and shit. Bootlegs and bootleg CDs and bootleg movies, and that is Dame Dash. He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna." He said, "I'm gonna make my paid in full." Bro, paid in full has already been done. My bad, I hella walked away. Fuck, thought I was. Oh, what up, little buddy? The fuck is Jackie?
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked.
I feel like Dame Dash just has this very materialistic, toxic mindset of like I have money or I'm doing all this stuff and nobody cares. Yes, bro, because your track record of things is not good. Like whatever happened with him and Jay happened 15 years ago. Jay managed to put projects together.
investigate for Max
Okay.
But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Nice. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly. But who are those who follow our every step?
Alright.
Why the
Cyber Psycho. And we got another level up. Oh, this is the same one. Nice. Unlocks slow health regen in combat. Let's actually. Nah, actually, let's not try and die already. Alright. Small whip. Gotta go across town to go get this ping hack. Oh, damn. This motherfucker going crazy. Damn. What? I took the wrong way. God damn it. And there ain't no way to. There's not a way to fucking U-turn. That's crazy work. That is absolutely crazy work. I did it to myself. Oh, what? You could change colors on this motherfucker like that? How did I not know that? Alright, that's some shit I'm gonna have to fuck around with it in a minute. Hold on. Damn, I gotta buy it. Can't wait till I get further in this game. Get the double jump legs. Get all kinds of hot shit. I gotta climb up in this motherfucker. No, no, no. There we go. Trying to climb up some damn stairs for all that. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Okay, those are pretty dope. Get out of here. But like I was saying, Dame, like after Dame and Jay broke up 15 years ago, Jay put together some masterpieces. He's been into hard, into different shit here and there. He's managed to surround himself with successful business people. Dame Dash has not and even now he's dissing 50 and Cameron. I feel like he's mad at everybody for evolving. Like Dame doesn't want to be Nike. He doesn't want a partnership with Nike. He wants to compete. But Dame only knows how to do things one way. And anything else is wrong to him. Anything else is being a sellout or it's not, feasible if it's not Dame's way. At least that's how I see it. And you can kind of see like how he people approach him or how they don't want to work with him. Oh, in my inventory. How the fuck I do that? I see. The fuck? Oh, I gotta go back up here. They're trying to give me a tutorial on this shit. Okay. Alright. And like I said, to some people that may be like that may impress some people is having a whole bunch of money or like Dame Dash was criticizing Charlemagne and them for having a boss. And then they told him, they was like, well, don't you have people work for you? Aren't you somebody's boss? He was like, nah, everybody eats with me. And then when, and he's so, he even tries to make the drug game sound like something that was just like a loan at fucking Chase or some shit like that. He's like, yeah, somebody, would give you work. They would give you an opportunity, and then once you sell that off and you get that off, then you re-up and you can go get work somewhere else and this and that. And it's just like that is not how the fuck, bro. That is such a disingenuous fucking take of the drug game. And Dame Dash knows that. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what they want me to do here. They gave me literally the most impossible shit. Okay, so Jesus. Alright, so now we gotta meet with Dex. Oh shit. Okay, yo, chill. I forgot. I don't know why my chats on TikTok ain't popping up. That's crazy. Hey, shout out, chill. Yeah, my I got this multi-message thing. It's really hard to explain. I had to pull up my TikTok live. I see you roasting my driving. That's crazy work. Shorty, y'all see Shorty in here roasting me? Where my mods at? Yeah, well get banned, buddy. I don't know how to do that. I think I gotta be like how I do that? I have to look it up or something. Alright, y'all. Ain't no way I'm about to. Hey, yo, chill, 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 chill. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, okay, y'all. Chill. Oh, yeah. Fuck out of there. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. Damn. I tried to be a good driver. But y'all seen it. They did not. They watched it. They knew what was going on. Damn, what the fuck? Could I pull up through here? Shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, we got it though. We made it though. Damn. Shout out to Chill. Sending all the love. Oh my gosh. You gonna teach me how to drive. Oh, let's not get started on that. We're not gonna talk about that. I won't do you like that in front of everybody on the stream. Hey, shout out all the viewers. I got 570 likes, 100 viewers, 2 diamonds. I don't even know what that means. I think that's good. I don't even be on the talk like that. Oh, damn, my shit. Y'all see that glitch? Am I getting hacked? They talking about why am I not at work? Crazy. Crazy work. Chat, y'all see this? Y'all see this slander? I'm let her live though. I'm let her live. I'm just trying to game a little bit. I was talking about Dame Dash's toxic masculinity. Mr. Nobody's don't survive in Night City, man. Ever since I got fired from my fucking corpo job, I've been hurt.
I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk
I
who
want to
try to take
take
advantage,
over.
well, they see the beast inside.
Who, me?
Alright, listen
Lil
closely.
low me? Damn, I've been at this for an hour and a half.
Playing
I ain't even
games
realize that,
like
y'all.
smashing up a scab home.
There's one viewer on here that didn't log in. They just watching
Hello?
without a TikTok account. Somebody must have shared or something. I got 700 likes though and 100 views. I appreciate all the love and support right here.
Call me old fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past.
Yeah, this whole notion
This brother out
of
there.
Dame Dash over here
So here we
saying,
are.
yeah,
Besides all that,
the drug game, somebody, was just giving me, work. They just fronted me work and, they would never expected nothing back in return. I was free to do whatever I wanted after that. It's such a disingenuous fucking take
there's this prototype tech.
of
Flagship to be precise. Jobs to grab and
how the how the drug game worked, especially back like when Dame Dash was coming up and shit. How you see Dame Dash operate
Surely that's no question.
is how you see URL and Smack operate battle rap. We trying to take over the game. We trying to be the number one. Nobody could do it like us. Except that the way they do it is not.
Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow because we
It's
smooth as clean and on the hush hush. We
it's.
understand.
I ain't gonna lie. The best way to describe it is kind of bootleg. It's bootleg as hell.
Two things. First, a conundrum
Like, and
that
people be
faces
mad.
all
It's like you
rappers.
trying to
Second,
gentrify the game and when you trying to
second, a
book
rendezvous.
bigger venues and this and that. And it's
These
just like,
guys
no, bro.
are
That's
ready.
how you evolve, bro. When you if the business model is good and if it's making
Most like
money
Devlin Parker. Bet knew it wasn't easy. Put together while I
and
was looking for any kind of
the
internship.
quality of the content is not getting any better,
Back to me. Told me to stop
then
playing the
your
contract.
fans are gonna look at wonder like, okay, like
Anyway, our little client insisted on
the
paying
owners are
us.
getting paid,
You know.
the battle rappers are getting paid kind of handsomely. At least the
Yours
top
truly will be
tiers
the
are.
goat.
The mid and
Still ain't
lower
no
tiers, I don't
guarantees.
know what
And
they
don't
got to
get me
battle
good. Some can.
30 times a month and have a part-time job, but
Pretty much
for the
leave.
top tiers, they get paid pretty handsomely. And it's still going on in like
Slot in the
I
shed.
don't know these rundown bars, these rundown venues where it's just like y'all don't want better. Y'all don't. I want to see some like WWE type shit for these URL events. Like I want to see people do walkouts and these face offs and I mean they don't have to do weigh-ins. I think
Now
that
say
that's
the
kind of
convoy
crazy.
here
But
ain't
like
flatbed.
instead of rapping on a stage with 100 people behind you and everybody sweating and shit in the building, why don't you get like
Cause
a
if we
building
don't
with some
deliver,
AC
most
or
likely
have
we sure as hell don't get no
uh
happily ever after. Don't do
actually
drugs.
get like a ring or something if it's a battle rap environment and shit like that. Like I think Queen of the Ring actually had a dope concept with putting it in like a ring.
Name of brick. I say when, cause bricks
But
is
that's again I'm
exactly
getting a
what
little
some of
off
us
topic.
here, his friend
The
and
fact
student,
that like Dame
decided
Dash
to
makes these
create one of the
projects
greatest
like
comic
my
books
paid in full and
ever
oh we
written.
just shot this and
I
my
call it
artist is doing this.
Dame
Bro,
Dash
nobody
Excellence.
cares and nobody has heard
This
of
is
this shit.
one merited scout of Militech has developed
Just to
his
keep it a bean.
excellent convoy.
Like, what has Dame Dash
Let's
done
get
in
moving.
the last shit 20 years
Supply
even
depended on finding it. The one lead
to
shot's
make
got
you
the
go,
sauce
oh
on
man,
lock.
I need to go out and watch that next Dame Dash product, or I need to listen to this whatever Dame Dash is calling it now. I think it's called like I think he has some kind of network called We Know the Truth or The Real Truth, some kind of truth or some shit like that. And he's just like, yeah, I got all these projects, and it's again, it's all like some bootleg like shit that you would see back in like '05 from like a record label. Like, you remember those 3-6 Mafia movies? I don't know, y'all probably too young for all this shit. But it's again, it's like third rate. It's not quality production. Like, yeah, it's great that you're a black businessman and you're taking ownership of all these things, but you should get people who actually know what the fuck they're doing. Like, get some of these young up and coming directors that nobody's heard of. Get the next Spike Lee that doesn't have the funding or anything like that. You can make quality shit on a budget. It's been done before. But if you're doing the complete bare minimum and expecting them to generate the most amount of success with that and just expecting it, no, that does not happen.
He's fucking whacked something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome. You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Like, I'm probably be on this for another hour, but
So, how you wanna play
but,
this?
but Dame over here calling out Envy and being a chatty patty about Envy situation. Uh, Whoop,
In that
I
case,
almost hit that
don't mind me
motherfucker.
putting my nose to the ground.
I'm just driving around Night City. Fuck.
Hasta luego.
There's some side gigs we could maybe do or something. Now we should probably finish this up. Oh damn, what the fuck? Nice. The fuck? Damn, everybody blowing my shit up. Oh shit. Damn, I cannot fucking drive in this game, y'all. My fault. But yeah, no, they again, this whole notion, again, Dame Dash is one of those people who is trying to tell Charlemagne, oh yeah, uh, Donald Trump is one of the best businessmen ever. You know, he's a multi-billionaire and he's the president of all, you know. How can you say that he's a bad businessman? You sound stupid. And again, to an average man or to somebody who's not as educated, yeah, sure, being a billionaire and a president, yeah, how could he not be a good businessman? But he is literally known and has a history. If you know history, you know Donald Trump. He is known for being a bad businessman, filed for bankruptcy all these times. People be like, well, the government is in debt and the country's in debt. Yeah, bro, everybody's in debt. So again, him being in debt and filing for bankruptcy makes him more like me. I don't make him special because he knows how to work the system and had generational wealth handed to him. It's not that's not impressive to me, I guess. Dame self-made, I guess, but he also had a lot of people around him. He had Jay-Z around him. And then after they broke up, look what happened. And it's like I said, I used to be one of those people. I could see where Dame used to be coming from. Oh, I want to build my own shit. I don't want to be, under anybody and have anybody tell me what to do. I still kind of have that mentality. But everybody got a price, Dame. And it's not selling out if you're saying what you want to say and still getting these brand deals. Okay, is there any way to wait? I can't skip time right now. Why the fuck not? Oh.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD? Don't remember you. Huh, right. No recording, no copping feels when the
Alright, alright. Fuck out of here.
welcome to Lizzie's.
Get you something.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole Dame Dash shit had me frustrated. And I'm glad that Charlemagne finally, for anybody who watched it and it thought that, oh, Dame Dash was cooking Charlemagne and them, like, bro, you have no idea. That's why he's suing Charlemagne right now because he lied about being the CEO of Revolt. So yeah, now he even said, it's funny because he said, yeah, nobody was anybody's boss. I'm nobody's boss. And then he said, yeah, I am now the owner of Revolt, so technically I'm Cameron's boss. This man is literally like the black white Goodman. It's de facto, I'm your boss. Like, bro, it's comical almost. If he wasn't so serious, it would be comedy. And he's over here telling, well, if anybody talk, Charlemagne is telling him, bro, you are contradicting yourself. And he's like, well, if we were in the streets, I would beat your ass. Okay, bro, you still contradicted yourself, bro. See, this is the thing. This, this again, this toxic shit of because I can beat your ass, you're wrong. That is not often the case, my friend. This is not the UFC, and the question is not who is a better fighter. The question is, are you broke? How am I broke if I could beat your ass? Bro, what? We are not prize fighters, gang. This is not UFC. Like it doesn't it literally the consistency when evaluated makes zero sense. Okay. Fuck it. All right, we got the body to 8. Our next 2, we gonna build these up. Get those both up to 4. Get the body right.
They're not here. Come with me. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Dame Dash crashing out, and then Patrick Beverly crashing out. They're just both very delusional. Very, very delusional. And there's no other real word for it. And I hated to go on a battle rap tangent because they actually did have a really good pay-per-view event. They had New Jersey Twerk versus Loaded Lux in the UK. And see, this is another thing. They're in the UK, but it doesn't feel like, oh, it's any different. Like it's not like a UK theme. Like none of that. It was just, oh, it's a battle rap event, and then we're just holding it in the UK. Like, I don't know. I feel like it should have been more UK themed. I feel like you guys they should hire some stage managers or stage designers. I don't know. They need to find some way to just make it more of a show. Yes, I agree that the 3 to 5 minute rounds that they be rapping, yeah, like that is the show. But every event feels like it's the same. And they do have some good battles going on, and yeah, like they have some smaller leagues, but the talent is not growing with the sport. Like you're still recycling the same 10 names, 10 to 20 names that they've been recycling over the last 20 years. Maybe there's 1 or 2, but there's not really like a handful of new guys that are just up and coming, and there's a couple. And a couple of them were on the card, but other than that, there was nothing to really. There's nothing really to separate each event, or even like make each event memorable. Other than like, okay, we have these room shakers, but sometimes you have these battle rappers that don't show up, or they don't come prepared, or they back out last minute, or like this time, Twerk got arrested. You had the main event go to jail a week before the event. Completely irresponsible on all parties' parts. It's ridiculous. But I'm not trying to get too much into battle rap. I got one more topic, and that is the WWE and NBA. My fault, y'all. I had to look at my notes real quick. The WWE and NBA are pricing their fans out. At least their hardcore fans, and it's getting it's getting ridiculous. These streaming wars and these sports companies or these sports leagues that are basically selling off their games to the highest bidder, and now the WWE is doing the same. Like we're getting football games and NFL games in Brazil. That's great. That's fine and dandy. I think the NFL is actually doing things pretty decently. They were just like, okay, we're gonna put most of our shit on YouTube, and Amazon Prime. They basically consolidated everything. We're gonna put everything on YouTube and Amazon Prime. NFL Game Day, NFL Red Zone, NFL, all that shit, YouTube. We're all gonna put that shit. We're just gonna buy everything and put it on YouTube. And ESPN. ESPN, I believe, still gets Monday Night Football, but you could still, again, watch that shit on YouTube. The only thing you can't watch on YouTube is Thursday night games for the most part. Big ups to the NFL. And their ticket prices are really been the same. The NBA and the WWE at this point are fucking price gouging. The NBA, first of all, doesn't even have a vault. We'll just start with that. There is no way, besides YouTube and other, I think other sites or something, obscure sites, that you can watch old NBA games. Just not a place for it. Maybe on NBA TV they'll play the classic game every now and then, but they're too busy playing old like Heat games and old LeBron games, essentially old Kobe games. They're playing star games. They're not playing games from like the 70s, 80s. They're trying to move past that shit. NFL, NFL Network just got bought out. To my knowledge, right now, there's not a definitive way to watch the old NFL films and the old what is it? The old NFL bloopers or whatever the fuck they were called. I cannot for the life of me remember what they are. But the old NFL films, the original what is it? Ed and Steve Sabol years and shit like that. So I'm confused on what the NBA essentially expects fans to do other than watch the games in their cities. And if you're in a city like OKC right now, or even Denver, sometimes those games could be kind of expensive, especially if they're playing other teams like the Lakers or other playoff teams, especially like the Rockets this year. Games could be pretty pricey, especially stadium prices, because those are just going up. That's just to watch the game live. NBA games could be on Peacock, they could be on ESPN, they could be on TNT, or I don't know if they lost the TNT thing. They haven't done a very good job of keeping fans updated on where to watch or how to watch, and they've basically just been giving games to the highest bidder. The highest streaming service that wants games, here, we'll just, here. And again, that's essentially what WWE is doing. Oh, and they've even said it. TKO, the main brand that owns WWE and UFC, has said, essentially, if your city, like John Cena was going to retire in Massachusetts. Massachusetts did not bid high enough. So now John Cena is retiring somewhere else. I think it's like New York or somewhere. It's not in Massachusetts where he originally wanted to. We'll get to more on John Cena in a minute. not only are they making sure that the fans who want to see shows can't see shows live, you also can't see them streaming. Because depending on where it's streaming, you might have to pay more. You might not have the streaming service. You got, I think, SmackDown and their pay-per-view library are all on Peacock still. I think they're working on moving their PLE library over to Peacock. I don't fucking know. But the ESPN deal includes the live PLEs, which if you are paying just for ESPN as a WWE fan for just the WWE PLEs, if that's all you're paying ESPN for, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait till they drop the replay on Peacock, or if they drop the replay on ESPN or whatever, if it costs more to um, stream it live, just don't watch it. These matches, these pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they have been dog shit this year. Absolute dog shit. It's not even funny. They've had maybe one or two good matches, and those matches have involved women. And nothing, no knock to women wrestling. It's actually been fire. The best PLE that WWE has put on this year has been the Evolution pay-per-view with all women. I said it once and I'll say it again. I thought maybe WrestlePalooza would be it. No. WrestlePalooza was ass. AEW put on a better show this weekend than WWE. Think about that. That's I don't and it's crazy to say I don't think that would happen under Vince McMahon, y'all. I genuinely don't believe it. It literally makes 0 sense, some of the shit that Triple H has been doing. Like I said, the women's division is put on. They have been putting on great matches. Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer, Naomi before she got pregnant was on a run. The whole women's division is the most talented women's division. It's like it's WWE 2004, 2005. Those years where WWE had the greatest roster, I think, in history, probably. In history.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Oh yeah, this shit's crazy.
Down, everybody, on the ground. Want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Damn. Then I honestly just don't understand how WWE keeps dropping the ball so many times, and AEW has not been able to capitalize, maybe until now. But again, AEW manages to put on these great pay-per-views, and then all their other shows are garbage. So we'll see. I doubt they follow up on this great show because they never do. WWE, just in total, AEW at least puts on good pay-per-views consistently. WWE does nothing good consistently. Nothing. They manage to make the Bloodline storyline terrible. Managed to kill the whole mystique and all the prestige behind that shit's gone. Triple H ran that shit into the ground. Didn't know how to end it. I think it's probably still going on. It'll go on for 30 years. Uh, Cody Rhodes, I guess, beat Drew McIntyre in one of the most lackluster builds that we've seen for the championship. CM Punk and AJ Lee, uh, from what I understand, had a pretty decent match against Seth Rollins and his wife. Good for them. Jesus. It's just, it's, it's crazy at this point.
Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Nice. Wait, what the fuck?
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks
father's
involved.
a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly
No.
removed from reality, stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
While we're on the subject of lackluster builds, been at this for 2.5 or 2:15. I don't know. I've said it once and I've said it before. This run,
Sorry to make
this farewell tour of John Cena's,
can be stupid.
5 tour dates left, and they have managed to make everybody not give a fuck about it. Everybody's going to clap, cheer, give him a standing ovation. No matter what he does, he's going to sell tickets because it's John Cena's last date. But when you look
Bedroom, nightstand.
when we look back at this, this will not be remembered fondly. Like his whole heel run, his feud with Cody, the R-Truth getting fired and then brought back to do nothing with him and not even, I mean, acknowledge it, but basically say, yeah, you were acting crazy for, you just needed a Snickers, R-Truth. You were just hungry. Like, it, multi-million, billion-dollar company, and they fumble their biggest star of all time. I consider John Cena, or maybe not, their second biggest star. Hulk Hogan is the third. Yeah, Hulkamania was running wild. It didn't run wilder than Austin 316. It didn't. Uh, John Cena has sold at least as many T-shirts as Hogan. Alright, let's skip through all this bullshit. Yeah. All right, got that.
Is still in the trial phase. We cannot take long as is.
All right, gotta scan Brody's data pad. I don't know where the fuck that shit is at. There we go. There we go. So they have completely fumbled John Cena's farewell tour, and yes, it's still gonna sell because, like I said, it's John Cena. But they have made nobody care about that. After Cody Rhodes finished the story, they haven't really done anything with that. This whole they have 5 dates left, and they use this sixth date for Brock Lesnar to come back and squash him. Scan for thermal clues. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, they got me scanning all kinds of nonsense. This is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Got me playing fucking detective and shit. It's the fancy. Yeah. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Wait, what the fuck is over here? Bingo. The fuck out of here. They use John Cena's sixth date to get squashed by Brock Lesnar. We don't know why they're feuding. just like when he feuded with Cody Rhodes. Comes in there, does his usual Brock Lesnar stinker of a match, spanning F5s and suplexes. And beats John Cena, fair and square, middle of the ring. Cena never stood a chance. He doesn't even attempt to try and get his win back from Lesnar. Just puts over Lesnar again because he's the ultimate company guy, and that is his detriment. Sure, John Cena, like I just said, he's the second greatest WWE superstar of all time, without question. So yes, his legacy it's secured. But goddamn, bro, you getting squashed by Brock. You not one FU, not one STF. At one point, you guys were here, bro. And in your last year, you mean to tell me that roided up Brock Lesnar is just that much? I mean, and somebody over here talking about, yeah, the WWE isn't supposed to be realistic or isn't supposed to be unrealistic. Brock Lesnar would wipe the floor with John Cena, and that's how they should have booked it. Then why the fuck was Rey Mysterio ever World Heavyweight Champion? Please, get the fuck, log out, bro. Log out. Y'all trying to cope with this bullshit and be like, oh, Brock, Brock should have definitely came in there after, being gone, and now he's just on the trajectory again. Are we gonna see Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes again? For no reason? We don't know why they were feuding. Now it's gonna be Brock is gonna be what is he gonna join? Paul Heyman? What is going on? I don't think, and for people who wanted to see this, okay, good for you, bro. You wanted to see a boring ass Brock Lesnar match. You want to go see roided up guys go up there and really fight for real? Go watch UFC, brother. Go watch UFC, because they don't give a fuck anymore. According to Dana White, John Jones is the GOAT, even though that he's never, he got a lot of cases and a lot of steroids allegations. Ooh, she's asking me to betray Dex. Hmm. Alright, another level up. Damn, okay. Hey, I'll take it, We're getting through this intro pretty quick. Oh, shit. Can we get the fuck out of here?
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
Damn.
Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here, yo? Hey, yo, how the fuck did I get down here?
Driving towards the NID. Storm Channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
And it's like I said, it's not like everything WWE is doing wrong. They just fumbling on all of the big shit that they shouldn't really be fumbling on. I feel like they fumbled this whole Jacob Fatu ascension that he's been on. And it's not to say that they haven't done anything right or wrong with him, but yeah, him winning the IC or Intercontinental or United States champion, good for him. He deserves that. But where does he go from here? There's no clear thing. You know, he keeps getting thwarted by Solo Sikoa and these guys. It doesn't. I don't know. He should be feuding with Cody Rhodes. Is this big bad dude that Cody just can't beat? Like whatever happened to non-title matches or number one contenders matches for the non-title or something, bro? Just give us something different. I'm just like, Gunther is putting up 5-star matches, but we all want to see Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. And they purposefully, for some reason, have them doing different shit. Different brands, different championships, and it's just like that's the match that pretty much everybody wants to see. That's the WrestleMania match. But this year is starting to build towards WrestleMania, and it doesn't feel like there's like I can't wait for this guy to win the title this year. I mean, Cody's probably gonna get it, and I mean, or still keep it. Gunther's probably gonna keep his. I mean, there's nothing that they're building to that anybody is really excited for. I think at this point everybody is really more excited to see Cena retire than his 5 dates. Yeah, you just squashed him with Brock Lesnar. Okay, like I want to see him again. I didn't want to see Brock Lesnar again, especially in this light. And if they're gonna give Brock Lesnar a chance at Cody Rhodes again, we've seen this already. They're gonna rehash that?
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
Damn.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap!
Who the fuck is this guy?
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
I'll tell you who's alone. You. Fail to recover that transport, and you're done. So willing to help.
Not another word. Do a sweep now.
Oh, damn. Okay, brother.
Now listen, please.
You just go ahead and.
Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
The whole Seth Rollins WWE or World Heavyweight Championship shit. Where is Gunther? What is Gunther doing? Is he hurt or something? What the fuck is he doing?
I fucking told you I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up.
Unhand me now before I...
Like, that's the match everybody wants to see. I don't know if we're gonna get it or if they build to it. Or that's the match that I personally want to see. Cody versus Gunther is gonna be a fucking classic if they'd let him go. But
You have a plan how to deal with him?
they just have like they're just all over the place. There's no coherent or cohesive storylines besides maybe the CM Punk thing and Seth Rollins. And then apparently Brock is trying to get, back with Paul Heyman. He's trying to get back in the Paul Heyman love triangle with Roman and Seth and Brock, and I guess CM Punk isn't the friend anymore. Maybe CM Punk, maybe this whole thing was supposed to be Brock. Maybe Sable was supposed to come back. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here before I gotta go. But this whole them pricing out their fans and selling us out to Saudi Arabia, who's actively committing human rights violations. I might have to talk about it a little bit more in depth on another day because I could go on. But just the fact that they want people to pay more. How do I remove the virus from the chip? Okay. Fuck it. Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, the fact that they want fans to pay more for their product and they're not offering a better product or at least a decent product, I wouldn't. There's no reason to watch WWE on a weekly basis or even a monthly basis at this point. It seems like, again, they only tried during WrestleMania season, and that's eventually like it's gonna run its course. You can get all the fancy rings, you can get all the fancy logos on your ring you want. You can dress up a piece of shit all you want for 3 hours. It's still garbage as fuck. Maybe if it was back to 2 hours, maybe if it, I don't know. But like, where are the legendary promos? Where are the legendary skits? Where are the legendary just random pieces of of matches? Where is the matches at Funtown USA? Where is the Stone Cold whooping Booker T's ass in a convenience store or in a grocery store? Where's just these random moments that it just seems like it is just so formulated now that there is no what if. Oh my gosh, it's so predictable. And I think that's Triple H of all people coming from the Attitude Era and knowing how okay we can book shit like this and make it palatable and it doesn't have to be uh cringeworthy. Like when you look back at some of the 90s stuff, you look back, I don't know if we could do that today. He can spin shit now and kind of rehash it for today, but it's almost like they be copying, especially Shawn Michaels now on the new NXT. He be copying moments of his career and then just replaying it almost verbatim in NXT. No twist, no plot turn, no nothing. It's just like, oh, this is a Shawn Michaels storyline in NXT for somebody else. We've seen this. And now him and Shawn Michaels are feuding over who's about to control NXT, and they're gonna build that for the next 2 years.
Gonna be long? Gang world ain't too either you fuck up. So, into the Borg beast. All right, let's knock on their door. See if they honor means something to them. You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off. With Maelstrom, you just never know.
All right. Probably talk more about this another time, but I'll probably hop up in here and then I'll call this a wrap because I could go on for a minute about just the failures that WWE has done, and now they're charging people more or their fans more for these shows, for these experiences. It's a fucking wrestling show. It's some glorified carny shit. And granted, I'm a fan and I want what's best for it, but y'all them pricing out the casual fan in order for some Saudi Arabia money, bro. Who gives a fuck? If you don't want fans to come to your shows, then don't come. Then we won't come. It's that simple. It is really that simple. You pricing us out? No problem. We won't come. Or if you're pricing us out from watching your shows and you're not even producing good television or good shows to begin with to digest, it's fine. I won't watch. There's no reason to. What? Brock Lesnar versus fucking Triple H at WrestleMania. Oh my God. I am not excited for that, brother. In Saudi Arabia. No. That shit is whack. Alright. We're going to go ahead and save here. Because again, I could go on and on. I legitimately could. Because I'm a fan of WWE and I really want to enjoy their product. But if they don't want the average fan or the fans that's been supporting them for years to watch or go, then there's no reason for me to, buddy. Then it's simple. I won't. Plain and simple. I do not care. Especially with football season and all that shit now. And NBA coming back. It's not like I really watch it to begin with. I just kind of keep tabs on it here and there. But from what I'm seeing, when you got AEW putting up a better PLE and it's WWE who is making these extra TV shows and buying up all this talent to not do anything with it, to not make a better show, to just have oversaturation of talents in these titles. Like NXT. NXT was supposed to be this shit for the up and comers. And it's not anymore. It's not. You have the up and coming talent mixed in basically with um the regular talent at this point. With the main roster talent. NXT essentially is a main roster type show. It gets the same attention, if not more. And it's been like that. I don't understand why they've still considered it all. It's some third training center type. No, it's not. It's not. And they just need to cut that out. The whole NXT. NXT doesn't even fucking stand for anything. They could build WCW back up. They could create a whole and call it something else. It was FCW before it was NXT. And before that, it was Smoky Mountain before they switched to FCW. You can name it something else. It doesn't have to be NXT forever. Raw and SmackDown are going to be your forever things. We get it. And even then, but just we need something. Because yes, they do have some really great up and coming talent, but they are not doing anything with the talent they currently have. Like they're gonna do Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, and they're gonna finish that story, and hopefully CM Punk finally gets his WrestleMania main event and gets his time to shine. But after that, like they don't have anything else. No, I personally don't give a fuck about Brock Lesnar or whoever he works with. So that's a dead angle, whoever you put him with. Oh, and now you're about to link him with Paul Heyman and all the rest of those guys? Oh my God. Killed all the hype and vibe for Braun Breaker and them for me. Roided up 50-year-old Brock Lesnar. Oh my God. Still having to rely on that guy to sell tickets in a big 2025 is crazy. Especially when you have other talent that you can rely on and that you have relied on. Shit, give me a Roman Reigns match. This guy Brock fucking stinks. But that's just my opinion, and I'll have more on that probably when I play some Bully here in a second. I hope y'all be safe. Have a good evening. Um, I'll either stream some Bully here in a second, or I might stream it in the morning. I don't know. I will see what the missus is on, but y'all be safe. Don't get smoked. It's been your boy, ANT. And if y'all enjoyed this, subscribe, like, follow on TikTok, wherever you watching this. I usually do this every other week or every weekend. Try to. While I'm doing a couple Let's Plays, but that's besides the point. I'll be on this or Elden Ring while I do my random rants. I might cop some Madden this week, so I'll get back into some sports game here soon. Some sports gaming. And yeah. That way y'all I can stop talking over the the dialogue in some of these games. Should have went back to Elden Ring, but we'll get back on that probably next time if I don't cop Madden already. But I'm out. Good little almost 3 hour stream. Again, y'all be safe. Have a good week, work week. Peace.